All right. We are officially back for NFL Pick'em Week 2 of 17. That is correct. And first of all, I want to say, Skywalker, you went 12-4. Is that the best you've done since you've been in the tournament, Week 1?
No, that is not. I went 13-3 in 2016. So
okay. So 12-4 is okay.
Over last year.
Okay, and Raptorgurl, you went. What did you do? 12-4 as well.
1-15.
No, you went 12. No, you went 12-4.
Okay. That's bad.
No, that's good. That means you won 12 and lost 4.
Yeah, I know.
I went 12-4 as well.
We seem to always have the same record, me, you, and Andrew, to start off.
Well,
That's funny.
It's probably going to separate this week. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'll read off the games, and then from there, we'll each take turns picking them, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to read the first game, which is Tampa Bay at Carolina. Both teams lost last week. And Cam Newton and the Panthers, they lost to the Rams. Tampa Bay lost to, I think, your San Francisco 49ers, Andrew. So We'll go ahead and start with Raptorgurl. Who do you want who did you pick out of this game?
Could you repeat the pick?
Yeah, it's Tampa Bay at Carolina.
I got Carolina.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll go ahead and go with Nate next. Nate, who do you got?
I'm going to go with Carolina.
Carolina at home? Okay. All right, next one is Andrew, you're next.
Yeah, I got Carolina as well.
All right, and I think I'm going to go with Carolina as well. I had already picked them in my previous video, and I'm not going to change that pick. I already told everybody that I thought Jameis Winston's going to be done after this year. I think, personally, he's an overrated quarterback, and I don't even think he deserves to be a starting quarterback. I can name tons of quarterbacks on the bench that's better than him, and I think he can spend his free agency grabbing women in the pussy. That's what he can do.
Oh, by the way, Jameis Winston has more interceptions than career starts.
Really?
Yep. So more picks. So more than one pick per game.
Ouch. That hurts my pride here. So we all pick Carolina across the board. All right. So next games, and we're gonna go to the Sunday's games. Let's click on here. Sorry about that. Wait. Sorry about that. All right, the first one is going to be the Arizona Cardinals, who just got out of a tie, 0-1. They go at the 1-0 Baltimore Ravens. We'll start with Nate. Who do you got? Arizona at Baltimore.
I'm going to have to go with Baltimore.
Baltimore, okay. What about you, Raptorgurl? Who do you got?
As much as I love my Kyle Murray, they're going to fucking slaughter him, so I got the Ravens.
Okay, what about you, Andrew? Who do you got?
I got the Ravens as well.
Okay, and I'm also going to agree across the board. We all got the Ravens. All right, so let's go to the next game. The next one is going to be the Dallas Cowboys, who are 1-0, going to Washington. I don't even know if they call it FedEx Field or whatever they call it, but they're taking on the Redskins, who are 0-1. Cowboys and Indians. Who do you got, Skywalker?
I got the Cowboys. Cowboys just, they own the Redskins, so I'm going to go with them.
What about you, Dave? Who you got? I meant Nate. Nate. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nate.
Nate,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Cowboy.
Okay. What about you, Raptorgurl? Who you got?
Same thing.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Dallas, too. As much as I like the Redskins in Case Keenum, I think that Dak attack with that 4 touchdowns, and he looks pretty damn good. I'm going to go with Ezekiel Elliott, Jason Witten, and we them boys.
That's so annoying.
I know.
Shit.
That's why I had to say it one time. All right, the next one we got the Indianapolis Colts travel to the Titans. And both these teams are my division, and I hope they both lose, but obviously that's not going to happen. One of them is bound to lose. Colts at Titans. Who do you got, Nate?
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
The Titans, okay. And Raptorgurl, who do you got?
I got the Colts for this one.
Oh, the Colts, okay. And Andrew, what do you got?
Oh man, this is tough, but I'm gonna go with the Titans as well. I'm just gonna play a little bit safe, and plus it's their home opener, and they look really great on defense. So I'm gonna go with the Titans.
I'm going to go with the Titans as well, even though I hate these bastards, but I'm going to have to give it to the Titans. The Colts and Jacoby Brissett is going to find a way to choke it away. They may keep the game close, and I'll give them that. If Andrew Luck was playing, I would say the Colts would own the Titans, but in that case, that's not going to happen. Colts are looking at a top 5 NFL draft pick for next year. Moving on. All right, we got the Seattle Seahawks, who are 1-0, go at Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. And the Pittsburgh Steelers got their asses kicked by the Patriots on Sunday night, 33-3. And the Seahawks came off a win, but not impressive, as they barely beat the Bengals. The question is, can the Seahawks do to the Steelers what the Patriots did, or will they barely win, or will the Steelers rebound? We'll go ahead and go with Raptorgurl first. Who'd you pick? Steelers?
Rebounds.
Seahawks and Steelers. You got Steelers?
Steelers. Yeah.
Okay. Andrew, who did you pick?
I think the Steelers are gonna rebound as well.
Nate, who do you got?
I think that Seattle barely beat Cincinnati last week. I think that Cincinnati got themselves in the foot. Too many turnovers at bad times. And I think Pittsburgh is going to rebound. It's a big game for them. They have to win it this early in the year. And so I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
Okay, I also got Pittsburgh as well. I think that even after they got blown out, I still think the Steelers are good against other teams. So I think they have a shitty record against the Patriots. So, okay, moving on. Buffalo Bills are 1-0, came off a win against the New York Jets 17-16. They traveled to New York to take on the Giants. So basically, Buffalo is staying within the city of staying within the state of New York and in the same damn city, because Jets and Giants share the same stadium. So really, the Bills haven't gone anywhere. The Giants are 0-1, coming off a tough loss against the Dallas Cowboys, 35-17, in which Eli Manning has thrown for over 300 yards in that loss. So, Buffalo Bills at Giants, who wins? And we'll start with Raptorgurl.
I got the Bills.
Okay, and what about you, Nate?
This is a real tough one, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo. I think they're the more competent team. The Giants look not bad actually for most of that game, but I think all in all I've got to go with Buffalo. I mean, the Giants defense is terrible. I thought Eli Manning looked actually not bad, but he's never been the problem, really. Their defense is terrible. Their offensive line is dead bad, and I think Buffalo will go out back to New York.
Okay, so who do you got, Skywalker?
I got the Bills as well.
That's a tough game, but anytime I'm confused, I always go with the home team. But my gut's telling me to go with the Bills, so I'm going to go with the Bills. All right, moving on. San Francisco 49ers travel on to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Bengals 0-1, losing by 1. The 49ers are also 1-0, coming off an impressive win in Tampa Bay. Now, the Niners are 27th ranked in offense, but they also are the 8th best defense. The Bengals come in with the 4th best defense and 10th ranked offense, and they're second in the league in passing. This is going to be a very good game here. Can the Niners go 2-0 going on this East Coast road trip? We'll start with Skywalker since he is a Niners fan.
Yeah, I initially had this as like an easy game, but this game's gonna be tough. Know our offense looked shaky last week, but it's week one. There's still plenty of football to play. However, that being said, I think my 49ers will pull off a close one.
See, it's going to be a close game then.
Close game.
Just for shits and giggles, why don't you call the score out? Just for shits and giggles.
I don't know, like 23-20.
Okay, and we'll go with Nate. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with the Bengals because I think the Bengals could have beat Seattle if they hadn't committed those turnovers at bad time. They arguably would have beat Seattle on the road. So I would think that that's a fairly confident team heading into the home opener. And I think even if Mixon doesn't play, I think Giovanni Bernard will step up, and Andy Dalton looked really good. So I'm going to go with the Bengals.
All right, and Raptorgurl, who'd you pick?
I got the Bengals.
Well, this was a tough one, man, and I'm going to go with the Niners.
Okay, Penny.
I got San Francisco to go 2-0.
First time it's split two ways.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's go ahead now and go to the next game. It's going to be the LA Chargers, who are 1-0, traveling to the 0-1 Detroit Lions. The Chargers are coming in with the 9th best offense in the league. Meanwhile, the Lions do have the 5th best. You got the 8th best passing, 8th ranked team in the passing game with the Detroit Lions, and the Chargers are 12th. So, who do you guys got to win this game? We'll start with Nate. Who do you got?
I think any team that gives up a 15-point lead to the Arizona Cardinals in the fourth quarter is not worthy of being bet. So I'm going to go with the LA
Chargers.
San Diego Chargers on this one.
All right, Skywalker, who do you got?
One thing I like about the Lions is they got their tight end T.J. Hawkinson. He was a beast last week, but fortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough. So go ahead and give me the Los Angeles Chargers.
All right, Raptorgurl, who do you got?
Yeah, I got the same.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the bandwagon. I got the Chargers as well. All right, moving on. Next one's going to be the Minnesota Vikings, who are 1-0, travel to the 1-0 Packers. Why must they put this game very early in the season?
Oh my god.
I don't know why, but it's an early division game. This is gonna be a good rival. Aaron Rodgers versus Kirk Cousins. So we'll go ahead and start with Raptorgurl. Who'd you pick for this game?
I got the Packs.
Okay, Skywalker.
Tough game, man, but wait, it's not the Packers, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Green Bay.
I'm gonna go with Green Bay as well.
Green Bay defense looked really good last week. The offense, they need some more balance, but I think coming off a big win in the Broncos, they're going to keep it rolling, and I'm going to pick Packers.
Packers, okay, cool. All right, the next one is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Houston Texans. Both offenses are ranked in the top 12, so that's good. We're ranked 12th. They're ranked 11th. The Jaguars has currently lost Nick Foles till I think he's eligible after Week 10 to come back with the cervical break by his collarbone. So they have a guy named Minshew that's starting, Gardner Minshew. I never heard of this guy, the second.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew.
Is he any good?
He played well last week, this past Sunday, but we'll we'll see how good he does with him being game planned.
I've heard a bit about him in the off season coming into the draft here. Nothing major turned out. He's just really solid quarterback. Teammate loved him, a real leader, and he could be a dog horse in terms of his future. But that being said, I'm going to pick Houston. I just think that they got robbed, unfortunately, with New Orleans. And but they showed a lot last week, especially the running game is really impressed. But and the offensive line was okay until the end. So I'm going to go with Houston.
And obviously, you know who I'm going for. I'm going for the Texans too. I don't think that Minshew Gardner. Anytime the AFC South puts up second and third string quarterbacks against our team, we demolish them. Jacksonville should know this by now, and Tennessee and Indy, and they just keep on feeding us those second, third stringers, and we eat them up for lunch. And I say the Texans win big, 60-14. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go with Texans in a blowout. So we'll go ahead and go with Skywalker. Who you got?
I got the Texans, even though for some reason this feels like a trap game, but I'm going to go with Texans.
Raptorgurl, who you got?
I got the Texans 42-13.
Okay, fair enough. So let's go ahead and go to the next game, and I don't even know if this is really something to talk about. Could be a trap game, but I don't know. You got the New England Patriots, who are 1-0, travel to Miami. The interesting thing about this matchup is that Tom Brady is 7-10 in Miami as his career.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the only city he actually has a losing record in the NFL. For some reason, when it comes to Miami, he does not play well. However, the Dolphins did get blown out 59-10 to Lamar Jackson last week. And the Patriots came off a 33-3 win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So can Tom Brady shake off that bad bug, or will the Dolphins continue to improve their winning ways against the Patriots and Tom Brady? We'll go ahead and go with Raptorgurl. Who do you got?
Due to that loss, I have to pick the Patriots.
I'm going to go with New England as well. Nate, who do you got?
Patriots.
Andrew?
Patriots. I know the Dolphins do well, but I just can't. I gotta go with the Patriots.
Okay, so no one said, hey, not this year. So Brady's gonna go 8-10. Okay, fine, fair enough. Next one is Kansas City at the Oakland Raiders. They are both 1-0 entering this game. Now the Chiefs are 4th ranked in offense. However, the Raiders got the best 12th ranked defense. Or top 12. So. You got a clash back and forth. This is a division rival game. Who do you got, Raptorgurl? Kansas City traveling to Oakland. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes versus Derek Carr.
Easily KC.
Okay, Nate, who do you got?
Oakland, look, they've definitely improved their roster, although Denver looked pretty bad. But I like where the Raiders are at last. But that being said, Patrick Mahomes is not human. He's an incredible quarterback, and they have so many weapons on offense for that young Raiders defense. I'm gonna have to go with Kansas City in this one.
Oh, okay. Who do you got, Skywalker?
I got Kansas City.
And so do I. So it's straight Kansas City across the board. Even though the Raiders did give me a loss on Monday night.
Same.
All right. Next one is the revenge game. New Orleans at the LA Rams. Both teams are 1-0. The rematch of the NFC Championship game, in which many people argued that the Rams screwed the Saints. The referee who ultimately blew that call played for the Los Angeles Raiders, I believe, in 1983. He was on their roster for 2 years. So many people speculated that he should have had no business refereeing that game, given his ties to the organization. Now, that's low-hanging fruit, okay? That's not what's important. This is the rematch. Both teams are 1-0. Drew Brees just came off an impressive win, 470 yards against my Texans, or 370, I'm sorry. And an impressive win, and they're going to the LA Rams, who came off a pretty impressive win against Carolina. So now LA has to travel back home, and they will be seeing the Saints come marching in. So who wins this game? New Orleans at LA. Will start with Nate.
I gotta go with the New Orleans. I think that the majority of the team is back, and even though it's not the playoffs and nothing can take pain away, you can get a measure of revenge in the regular season, and I think they'll do that this week. So I'm gonna go with New Orleans.
All right, Scott Walker, who do you got?
I'm going to go with the Saints as well.
All right, Raptorgurl, who do you got?
The Saints barely beat the Texans. That was impressive toward the end, but I'm actually going to go with the Rams on this one.
Okay, and I'm going to go with the New Orleans Saints to get their revenge over the Rams and barely win by 1 point. That's my prediction. All right, so let's go to the next game. The next one's going to be the Chicago Bears at the Denver Broncos. Both teams are 0-1. Mitchell Trubisky versus Joe Flacco. Who wins this game? We'll start with Skywalker.
Trubisky versus Joe Flacco. I'm getting that trap game feeling, but I think the Bears defense, like the way they played, is enough to convince me that I think the Bears will bounce back. So go ahead and give me the Bears.
All right, Raptorgurl, who do you got? Bears at Broncos.
Yeah, I got the Bears.
All right, Nate?
Well, the Cardinals offense looked absolutely terrible, but I think Green Bay's defense had something to do with that as well. That being said, I think the Bears looked better. At least competed with the Patriots, whereas the Broncos looked absolutely terrible against the Raiders. I don't see that improving in 1 week, so I'm going to go with the Bears.
I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos. The Broncos are at home. I think they came off a tough loss against a division opponent. I think if the Bears barely was struggling at home to get any offense brewing, I think they'll see the same thing on the road, traveling to Mile High Stadium in Denver to take on the Broncos, where Joe Flacco has still something left in the tank. I'm going to go with Denver to win at home in their home opener.
Oh.
Yep.
Ballsy pick, man.
Okay, the next game. The Philadelphia Eagles traveled to Atlanta Falcons for Sunday Night Football. Falcons came off a very staggering loss to the Minnesota Vikings. The Eagles defeated were the Redskins, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Philadelphia at Atlanta. Can Atlanta rebound, or will Philly go 2-0? We'll start with Nate.
Well, the Redskins jumped out to a big lead before they fell apart against the Eagles. I think for Atlanta, this is a make or break season for them, especially for Bradley, the head coach, or what's his name? Not Bradley, Quinn, and Dan Quinn, and they have to win, and it's the home opener Sunday night. I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
All right, Raptorgurl, who do you got?
I got the Eagles.
Okay, Skywalker.
Eagles, even though I think it's going to be a close one.
I think the Atlanta Falcons won at home. I think they win their home opener. I think they played a lousy game in Minnesota. I think they fly back home and recruit. And I see Matt Ryan rebounding. and leading his team to victory in like a 28-27 game. It's going to be very, very close. All right, so that gets that over with. We're now down to officially one game left, and that's the Monday Nighter. Many people say it's a snooze fest. Many people say it could be close. It's the Cleveland Browns traveling to the New York Jets. Both teams are 0-1. The Browns got their tail ends kicked by the Tennessee Titans, who nobody saw that coming. Probably the biggest trap game of the year so far.
No, everyone saw that coming because we will always be a piece of shit. That's all we ever are, and that's all we ever will be.
Well, no, considering the fact that the Browns need an O-line, and they did have a spark last year under Freddie Kitchens, but he had some very terrible play calling in the last game, but that's not what's important. Cleveland did beat the Jets last year to secure their first win in like over a year and a half. So the question is, can the Browns win in New York Jets? We'll go ahead and start with Raptorgurl. Browns at Jets. Who wins?
I'm not picking the Browns at all this frickin' season. I'm going with the Jets.
All right. Nate, who do you got?
I think the Browns really came down to earth and I liked it. I think they're going to realize that it may take half a year before they go. So they have a lot of growing pains. I think the game will be close. I think Cleveland is better than they showed, especially in the fourth quarter. I don't think Baker Mayfield will throw three interceptions again. That being said, I will take the Jets for this one.
I'll go with the Jets as well. Skywalker, who do you got?
I'm going to go with the Browns. I knew the Titans were going to win last week, but I think the Browns are going to bounce back.
Steven, are you saying we're going to get blown out by the Jets?
No, I'm saying it's going to be a close game. I think that the Browns are probably going to go through a sophomore slump. A lot of quarterbacks tend to have a very bad second year. The Mannins, Matt Ryan, Cam Newton, all these guys had even Watson had a horrible second season. And I think that's just that sophomore slump is going to have to hit Baker Mayfield. I think the Browns are going to lose a tough game in New York. I think the Jets find a way to rebound and come back from their barely loss at home against the Bills. I don't see them dropping 2 in a row at home. So, therefore, I got the Jets to beat the Cleveland Browns. Score was like 24 to like 21, something like that.
Okay, so it's not over for Baker.
Nah, it's not completely over, but I think they'll start the season off 0-2. But anyways, that's it for our Week 2 picks. I'm going to go ahead and sign up out here. I want to take the time to appreciate you guys. You guys went 12-4 last week. I went 12-4, so let's hope to do that, or even better. 13-3 and better sounds good to me. At least I look at it, if I at least go 10-6 every week, I'll be fine. 10-6 is fine. When I'm 9-7, 8-8, that's when tears start coming out. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign up out here. Appreciate you guys once again, and we'll do another video like this next week, and we'll go over the results, and good luck to you guys.
Sweet.
Good luck to you next week, Skywalker, or this week. All right.
Let's go.
Peace.